How are y'all wearing jeans, tennis shoes, and a polo shirt in this heat and not breaking a sweat? I tell you what, you can definitely tell the people who live here from the people that don't, because the people that don't live here, we're all like dying in shorts.
Good morning. We have a pretty full day, so let's get right to it.
So we're making our way to the center and up to the castle now, and we're noticing all these figs on the ground. And then we look up and there's this huge fig tree just kind of reaching over this large stone wall. And I'm looking at all these figs all over the ground. And I'm thinking how expensive and rare they are in the States, or at least in Florida. Like, you only buy them dried, which are really expensive. And you don't see many like fresh figs. So it's pretty cool that they're just all over here.
So the city of Gjirocaster is known as the Stone City, which is pretty obvious with all the cobble-paved roads and all the stone present in the city. And it first appeared in the 13th century, but most of the houses only that you see today is only from like the 17th and 18th century. You do all this by hand, right?
Stone, colori natural.
My word.
Hi, how are you?
Jeez, I am sweating. So this castle, I think, was built, or like the first mention of it was in the 14th century, and it's one of the biggest in the Balkans.
Just by looking at what's behind me, you can see there's definitely an old side and then a new side to Gjirocaster. Like right behind me is the old part with all of the stone. You've got the stone roofs and the stone buildings, and then right there is where you see all of the old communist buildings and some of the new buildings popping up right there.
Alright, so we're just coming out of that castle, and this lady was selling, you know, they're all selling some stuff, but this lady had some strawberries. Oh my gosh, I just took a bite out of this. We got $2 for all this. Michael, like this is what a strawberry is supposed to taste like. We don't need to rinse it off. A little dirt will do us good.
I've never had a strawberry that sweet.
Right? So sweet.
There's like zero tart to it. There's like zero.
Oh.
You know when you eat a strawberry, you get the little tart. This is just like sweet.
Oh, it's so good.
Jeez, that's amazing.
It's like candy.
Wow.
Jeez, right?
Are we going lunch or we're just eating all the strawberries?
There you go, little guy. All of the cobblestones there in the center were laid by one resident. Is that true? Because it just seems like, I know this place has been kept up and redone, and but it's just kind of hard to believe. Like nobody wanted to help the guy unless he was enslaved and they made the guy do it. I mean, just curious. Anybody knows? Let us know.
The house that we're in right now is just a basic idea of how the wealthy lived in the 1800s. So this house was built in 1811, 1812, and just basically shows how the rich people live, like politicians or merchants. And basically the ground floor would be the safe level, and then the second and the third floor and the fourth floor, like this house, would be where the extended family lived. And you can see all of the walls as like a double pane because to help them defend from enemy attacks.
We're kind of delaying, procrastinating a little bit, going out in that heat. I just want you all to see this, okay? And you see that? 106. 106. And it's just all sunshine. Albania's known for its sunny days. And then down here, I think it says 18% humidity. We have walked by some people today. I don't even see a sweat droplet on them. Y'all must be used to this, because
They're wearing jeans.
And they're wearing jeans. How are y'all wearing jeans, tennis shoes, and a polo shirt in this heat and not breaking a sweat? I tell you what, you can definitely tell the people who live here from the people that don't, because the people that don't live here, we're all like dying in shorts. All right, so we came here to the Rapi restaurant and we got some frog legs. We didn't get the whole portion because, geez, that would be a lot. It was like 500 grams of frog legs. Michael's never had them before, so I'm pretty excited to see his reaction to frog legs. And I've been looking for them on the menu. I read a few days ago that it was kind of like a delicacy or like a thing to eat here in Gjirocaster, like southern part of Albania. But then I spoke to another person and they said, no, that's not a thing. So let us know in the comments, like, do you eat frog legs?
And the fox.
Yay!
Thank you.
All right, so like I've said, I've had frog legs before. I've never seen them this small before, but I did read that they don't have farms for these things. Like, they literally just go out in the wild and catch these frogs.
Let's see what it's about. How to eat it.
You eat it like a chicken wing or like a chicken leg. No wonder why you get 500 grams, because they're so tiny.
Tastes like chicken. Exactly like chicken. Pretty good. Some fried chicken right there. It's good though.
These are so tiny. And it looks like chicken meat, right? Like you would think it would be really slimy or...
Tastes like that.
Yeah, a little bit. Like just a hair of like fish, but still fried chicken. We are leaving Gjirocaster now, and if you watched our last couple of videos, our last few videos of our road trip through Albania, you probably have a good idea of where we're headed to next. Hopefully it'll cool us off.